Grace Miller, a homeless widowed woman wandering the cold streets of Phoenix, tried to stay warm as the night wind cut through her thin jacket. She had only $1 left, a single worn bill she kept folded in her palm, unsure whether to save it for food or the bus. Her life had been falling apart ever since her husband passed away 2 years earlier, leaving her alone and struggling. As she stood outside a quiet diner, she noticed a biker kneeling beside his Harley, frustration clear on his face. His name, stitched on his worn Hell's Angels vest, read Cole Harris. The engine sputtered weakly, refusing to start. Grace watched him for a moment, recognizing the look of someone battling his own storm, someone hurting quietly behind a rough exterior. Without thinking too much, Grace slowly walked toward him. Cole looked up, surprised to see her holding out her last dollar. "Maybe this can help," she whispered. Her voice was soft but steady. Cole blinked, taken aback. He had seen generosity from brothers in his club, but from someone with absolutely nothing. This shook something deep inside him. He gently pushed her hand back, but Grace insisted with a tired smile. She didn't want anything in return. She only wanted to help. After she walked away, disappearing into the dim streetlights, Cole stood there in silence. The moment replayed again and again in his mind. A stranger who had every reason to keep her last dollar had chosen kindness instead. Early the next morning, Cole returned to the spot where he had met Grace, hoping to find her. The streets were quiet, the cold still lingering in the air. Before he could begin searching, a deep thunder of engines rolled in from every direction. One by one, Hell's Angels riders filled the street, forming a silent circle around him, waiting for his words. Cole told them everything. How a woman with nothing had offered him her last dollar, how her kindness had hit him harder than any punch he'd ever taken. The men listened without interrupting, their tough faces softening at the story. Without a single argument, they all agreed they needed to find her. No one questioned it. Respect for pure humanity ran deep in their brotherhood. They spread out through Phoenix, checking alleys, parks, and bus stops. Hours later, 2 riders spotted Grace, curled up near an abandoned bus shelter, shivering under a thin blanket. When she opened her eyes, she froze at the sight before her. Rows of Harleys lined up, chrome reflecting the morning sun, riders waiting in complete stillness. Grace didn't understand what was happening. Cole stepped forward, removing his helmet and kneeling beside her gently. He told her that her kindness had reached hundreds of people, that the angels wanted to help her get back on her feet. She couldn't hold back her tears as they offered food, shelter, clothes, and protection. Her last dollar had returned to her in a way she never imagined, carried by an army of roaring engines and unexpected compassion.